Don't trust your eyes. Just breathe. I got you. No bugs. Okay? No bugs. No bugs.
Oh my god. Shh. Where am I?
It's just a hospital. Okay? Somebody tried to replace your entire bloodstream with vodka. Any idea who that might be?
Am I in trouble?
Well, suicide is illegal.
I wasn't trying to... I mean... God, I don't even remember. It doesn't matter.
If you die?
I've seen you.
I've been here. A couple of days. While you were in and out.
Why?
You were alone.
So, do you work here or something?
Me? No. I was a guest a few months ago. Different room, slightly different symptoms. Less vodka, more bourbon and perks. Same diagnosis. Eddie the Prince.
Is he here? Is he looking for me?
He's not coming around.
He'll kill me.
Not if you kill you first. You know, I saw you a couple of times. In the life. Coming up when I was falling out. Parties and in the clubs.
I don't remember you.
Wasn't much of me left. So, why'd you come to LA? Actress?
Yeah. That original idea. But, yeah, know everybody and weigh 12 pounds and have some talent. My mom told me that I was such a fool. I would just be throwing my life away.
Mom with the call.
If she saw me now.
Maybe she should.
And she what? She just takes me home and bakes me apple pie and we just sit around holding hands and sing about Jesus? She doesn't even know me. I'm not this innocent little... I've done things...
And the last thing you did was try to get out. Dumbest way possible, but I can't exactly talk. Hey, I saw you with Eddie, and I thought, no. This one they don't break. Something in your eyes. Not, they're pretty. I mean, the way they looked at things and took them in. I envied you. Listen, I walk out of here and a bunch of people are going to crowd in, and they're going to talk to you about rehab, probably talk about Jesus, tell you to be strong. I waited 2 days to tell you I think you already are.
Nobody ever... What happens when I'm not strong? When I just want another drink?
First of all, you will. And that's when you just gotta look at yourself and say... Who do you know and why do I care?
Oh my god, is that Jesse Pine?
Yeah. This is where he comes to get away from... Let's see if you can guess what he wants to get away from.
Excuse me, we were given this address. We're friends with Max.
Max doesn't have any friends. Max said if any overprivileged celeb skank thrust her daddy-bought boobies through that door, I should set her on fire.
She is so mean. I told you this place is awesome.
Are you friends with Max, too?
Ooh, I'm afraid of Max.
You don't know who this is?
Should I?
I'm not even sure, but I won't bug your friends. My boobs are from God, and I've stayed awake for 42 hours without telling anyone they're my best friend, and I love them.
Your papers are in order. Come on in.
I'm Hayden.
Hi, Hayden. I'm Max.
Suddenly everyone was texting me about this place. It's terrific. How come I've never heard of it?
Well, he wasn't here yesterday and won't be here tomorrow. Sort of like all of us. Oh my god, I'm so deep.
Are you saying we're all dust in the wind? The wind beneath your wings?
Stop looking into my soul. Hey, have you ever mixed absinthe and Midland?
That sounds so important.
I do know who you are. You're Hayden Leeds. I know your brother Travis.
Really?
Yeah, he throws all those fundraisers. I set him up with some DJs. Nice guy. He's a totem pole up his ass. No offense, but the guy's a serious wannabono.
Oh, God, I just wish you could have said that in front of him.
I did. I mean, you know he spends half of those charity dues trying to get laid, right? Playing the whole righteous card. It's all about caring and helping and fondling. I told him I didn't come there to hear the Sermon on the Mount me. And then he plays the whole sick mom card, which is older than... And you're his sister. And that's your mom. Damn.
Whatever. Don't sweat it.
How's she doing?
Gone.
Gone?
Yeah. No, we haven't talked in a while. And Travis expects me to just rush to her side. Like her being sick suddenly means she didn't spend the last 7 years criticizing everything that I... Wow. I did not come here to dredge all that up. You promised me an exotic drink, and instead you made me dull.
Rashid, 2 focus pullers, a little bit dirty.
Let's say more mean things about my brother. Did you know that he has clammy hands?
Wow, he's really riding you, huh?
It's like I'm his mission in life, besides all his other missions. Like it matters whether Mom gets to tell me one last time how to run my life, like it's gonna solve her cancer. He won't shut up.
Well, here's to guys who know when to quit.
The thing is, Travis doesn't get it. He doesn't get Mom. He thinks she's this feeble thing, and she's not. She's... You should have seen her. I mean, when I was little, and she'd come in the room like a big room, a ballroom, and the energy would just shift. Travis never understood her power. Or he wouldn't look at her all weakened and drooling and think that that had anything to do with her mother. It's cancer in that room, just cancer, and it took her, and she doesn't want me sitting around making small talk with cancer.
I had a ficus that died.
Oh, no.
It got root rot or something. I'd raised it since it was bitty. And it turned brown and smelled weird, like weird. But it hung in.
Brave little ficus.
And after I had it taken away, I looked over in that corner of the room and I thought, that's where my CD should go. I was crying over a plant. And you know what my plant was doing?
Something bad?
Yeah, stay with me, sweetie. Plant was doing jack. It was growing, and then it was not growing. But I had this whole relationship with it all in my head. I was, what's the word? Imprinting. No, projecting. That's all anyone does. We put what we need on the people around us. The only person you answer to is yourself.
You're my best friend, and I love you.
Well, then stay here. Forever.
I'll never grow old?
Never think about what you could have done, what you gave up. Never be strong. Never be sober.
That sounds like heaven.
It's the other place, Aiden. It's the lost place. You stay here, you don't deal with what you need, then you can never leave. Mom's going away, but your relationship with her never will. And all the parties in the world.
Excuse me.
We're talking.
I'm sorry, but it's time for your treatment.
The ferryman calls.
Tell me what I need.
Forget it. Have a drink. Everything's on the house. Forever.
She's disappeared. It's like, that's her face. That is her voice. But it's not my sister.
Has she said why she won't see your mother?
They had a fight. They've always fought. That's how they relate. But it's like, since Mom got sick, Hayden just shut off. And the party lights came on. I mean, Mom, her cancer is on the move. She's not getting out of the hospital. And Hayden is taking the party jet to Monte Carlo. It's just not her.
We're all of us more than one thing.
Yeah, well, I guess you'd know.
You're looking for someone to talk to your sister.
The whole family has tried talking to her. What I would really like is for someone to take Hayden and put something in her brain.
Mr.
It
Yates?
I'm sorry. I know, that's not what you...
Travis, you've used our actives more than once to assist in your charitable efforts. And I think it's paid off quite well. Persuasion is... it's the essence of our service.
We have responsibilities as human beings to each other. I mean, especially with family. I don't know what's wrong with Hayden, but Mom needs her, and I want her to do what's right. Oh, do you have twins? Asian twins? It's for another thing.
Asian twins. How soon?
Dr. Saunders? Phantom?
Yeah. Oh,
You seem a little out of place.
hey, Dr. Saunders.
I think you're aware of the policy on active evaluations.
Well, I think you know how I feel about rules. Or you might not. I feel oogie about them.
The policy is open book. All records are to be shared, and you have access to them whenever you want. Do we have a problem?
I don't have a problem.
You're stealing things you have a perfect right to.
All right, I'm busted. Okay, hell with it. Look, a couple of the actives.
It's Echo. That's her file.
Oh, yes. Anyway, you remember when you let her wander into my lab during Sierra's primary imprint instead of watching her like they pay you to?
You were making noise. She was curious.
She saw some pretty scary things.
And you wiped them away and made it all better.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No, it's a miracle. You're a miracle worker.
I wouldn't say that.
You did say it. Twice. In your quarterly report. I have the email and a hard copy.
Right. Those are just funny. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that your little snafu hadn't upset the balance.
She's grouping
Why? Who? What?
with Sierra, which would imply some kind of maternal or protective feeling based on their first meeting. I'm not sure how Victor fits in, but we both know the three of them have an unusual connection.
We don't both know that.
I've seen them, and I've seen you watching them.
Have you told Miss DeWitt anything?
I told Miss DeWitt you were a loathsome swine.
In your quarterly report, right, I forgot about that.
You think this is a game. It's not a game, it's a life or death situation.
It could be both. Like gladiator fights.
If Miss DeWitt finds out Echo's behaving erratically, she'll send her to the attic. So no, I didn't tell her.
And what would the good doctor recommend?
It'd be best if Echo didn't have any particularly stressful engagements until we can... What?
No, it's just keep going.
She's in the field.
She might be with the federal agent who's investigating Dollhouse. Possibly.
I was wrong. This really is a game.
All's fair in love and war.
And which one is Echo making?
Night is young.
There's no security camera in here.
It's not a prison.
But Davina said it was. A couple times.
She wanted to spend more time on her own with her friends.
Did she ever try and slip out?
She's a good girl. I let her go out for soccer. She didn't make the team. She's small for her age.
Her mother?
She still lives in Mexico. She sees her on holidays. I haven't told her yet. If I had those bastards in my hands,
I know it's hard to talk about Davina, but the more I know, the more I can control the situation.
And what do you know?
She's not going to do anything to provoke them, which is good. She's not a physical threat. She's small, but still dresses like a 12-year-old, not a rehabbing Pop-Tart, which lessens the likelihood of violation.
What if someone likes little girls?
It's rare someone like that works with a crew, especially professionals.
It's rare, but not never.
The percentage is tiny. Try not to dwell.
It's all just facts and figures to you.
I don't love your daughter. I'll do anything it takes to protect her, and loving her is not what it takes, or you wouldn't have called me.
I didn't call you.
My concern right now is the moment of exchange. She might freeze up, which means I need you there when I don't want you there. Do you have a pet name for her?
Mariposa. Name's
Butterfly. Don't use it if you speak to her. There's a moment during the exchange we call the kennel door. A dog raised in captivity will cower from an open door. They need to be coaxed.
Davina was not raised in captivity, and she is not a dog.
The Queen's reining you an audience. Hey. Hey.
Fan letter?
Oh, no, I don't get those anymore. But the florist thinks I'm awesome. How are you?
I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I think I might throw up.
Oh, good. I had this made for you.
What?
Yeah, for luck.
Wow. Thanks.
Let's do this. She orders another dozen.
He balances very well.
Yes.
You like looking at him.
Echo, you were on your way to...
It's time for my massage.
What are you doing? Where are you taking me? What are you going to do to me? I'm not going to tell anyone. Please don't kill me. I have tenure.
Don't ask me to kiss it.
What about that? Can you isolate that background sound?
It's not a background sound, it's my stomach.
Oh. Well, you polished off the manicotti. You want some chips?
And I want to travel around the world as I save it.
A religious cult known as the Children of
What's
the
up?
Temple. This was the scene
Rico
today
too.
in Pleasant, Arizona,
Maybe.
where agents from the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms surrounded this remote compound. Late last night, gunfire erupted when agents came to serve a warrant.
Never mind. Found her.
Where?
Arizona.
I'm Chris, and I'm so glad to know you.
Hello, Chris.
You have to be thirsty. I brought you some water.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sister.
Sister. I never had a sister.
Now you have many.
We shall make a new garden, and fresh buds will flower there. It's happening. It's happening just as you said.
If she is what she says she is.
Esther, you haven't eaten anything. I guess I'm too excited to eat. Chris, tell me what I'm missing.
Missing? You're not missing anything.
Well, show me everything that you see. Describe it all.
Okay. Well, it's a mess. Beautiful mess. It's joy. Everyone's together. They're laughing. They're eating. Seth's offering Rebecca a bite of his dessert. She's taking it. Oh. And now she's wearing it. Pasha's pouring his famous Turkish coffee. You have to try that. Handsome Elia is watching you from across the room. And he just saw me telling you that. Now he's turning very red. And Jonas looks different.
What do you mean?
Before you came, Jonas was losing his faith. You've changed that. I don't think he's ever looked this happy. I wish you could see it.
I just did.
It's criminal. It would be a crime if that happened, but people don't know what they're doing, even if they think they enjoy it. What if you woke up and found out you...
It's what we want.
They've got drugs that make us happy, to pay attention, to sleep. They've got drugs to give us boners, for God's sake. If they do have something that makes people forget who they are, let me buy stock before it goes public.
Nothing from you yet, Echo? I'm not sure what to make. Sometimes we have to wait for inspiration. It comes. November. You have an eye for architecture, don't you? Good job.
You, Jimmy.
Good day to you, too.
Oh my, don't linger there.
This is someone's vengeance.
Your death.
Yellow. I've never worn yellow in my life. Now I'll never get out of it. Are you going to stay? I'm about to introduce myself to my own children. I'm Julia. I know your mother.
That sounds... Frankly, that sounds very uncomfortable. I'd better get back to the house. I never know what's going to happen when I'm not there.
Good luck.
You too.
Telling my mom about Paul, but I decided she didn't need to know. She wouldn't understand why I'm going back. Sure, I could have said that he was this really cute FBI agent, but I would have been lying. Not about the cute part, that's not debatable, but the FBI part. She'd see it all over my face, and then I'd have to tell her that he got suspended. Then she would have grilled me about why he got suspended, which would have led to me telling her that someone attacked me. Which is exactly what she said would happen if I moved to a city like LA. And she would have guilted me into staying with her longer or moving home. I made the smart decision, don't you think?
If you say so.
Ah, now this is Catherine's favourite. I think it reminds her of the time we spent in Monaco. Though, the suit spent more time on the floor than on me.
He used an old whiskey imprint?
From around 2 years ago. Yeah.
Why would he use that?
Well, I figure it was a pragmatic choice. He imprinted her as someone he was familiar with. Someone who would trust him, would do as he said. He used her to make his getaway.
Very clever. How did you come to this conclusion?
Just a hunch.
Talk to me, Sparky. Got it. Thanks. Hey, Fritz! I got a solid. Let's motor.
Wait, Caroline's up there.
Fallon, just back away.
It's okay, I've seen how you do this. You need therapy.
Hey, beautiful. Back to the computer.
Treatment. You need a treatment. No, I'm fine.
There are 3 flowers in a vase. The 3rd flower is...
November, treatment!
Back up!
So yeah, she'd like to have a treatment.